Hey guys, it's been a really long time since I've played Kerbal Space Program. I was just checking out some of the updates and I kind of felt like recording some. So a lot has changed since I've played this game, and it's gonna definitely be a while until I am back in business here, you know, in terms of what's going on. So let's go. Career mode's still not available, so go ahead with that. We'll go ahead and overwrite. All I did was just kind of practice a couple of things. I still really don't have much of an idea of what I'm doing, except I do know that we're going to launch, thankfully for our what do we call them? Kerbins? I don't remember what they're called. Thankfully for them, we can now launch unmanned spacecraft. So that's what we're going to start off with here. I'm going to try to get this here satellite into orbit. Now, I'm definitely not the best constructor right now because I really just don't remember how all this stuff works, to be honest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut here for a minute and I'll be back with my constructed rocket to kind of give you an idea of what we're doing. So be back in a minute, guys. Alright guys, I went ahead and just put together like a basic satellite. I really haven't experimented with satellites, so I don't know exactly what this is going to end up doing. It's got a communications antenna on it, some solar panels, and some batteries, so hopefully it'll actually do something. I have a bunch of RCS thrusters on the top and the bottom, hopefully give us some stability. This is all just a vectoring rocket here, liquid fuel. I put 3 solid rocket boosters. They have parachutes on them. I don't know why I just did that. It doesn't really matter right now, but I think it will matter in the future. I named it the LTF Mark 1 because it's the likely to fail Mark 1. Now, it's been kind of a long time since I've piloted a spacecraft in this game for reals. Oh yeah, I forgot it always lags when you load up the... Let's wait for the physics to take over here. Anyway, it's been a while since I've done this, so I know T turns on the RCS, and I believe T turns on the SAS, and R turns on the RCS. Now, I'm going to throttle up to about halfway on the liquid fuel. The idea here... Let's go. The idea here is going to be, I kind of want to get about as high as I can. I'm going to turn off the reaction control thrusters. I want this for later. I'm going to get about as high as I can here with the solid rocket fuel. Hopefully we'll end up being somewhere around 10,000 meters, maybe 12,000 meters. Then I need to turn to the 90-degree point on the compass, which looks like it's right over there. Which is east as far as I remember in this game. So, with any luck, we can get this piece of crap satellite into orbit, although we are slowing down something fierce here. I think I need more mojo here. Well, we're going to be close to 10,000 actually when these run. Look at that, we're just over 10,000. That was perfect. Getting a little bit of weird sound there. Well, that's nice and easy. Ease this thing over. Turn on the SAS. Hopefully get this under control here. I kind of want to get it a little bit angled better here. There we go. Now let's go check the map and see how we're doing here. I wish that the map would actually show fuel level, like how much fuel I actually have, but it doesn't. So we need to get up pretty darn high, actually. I believe like 70,000 meters for our apoapsis, so that it's outside of the atmosphere. So it's really just going to be a race against fuel here. We're getting there. I'd like to get this thing into a fairly stable orbit if I can, because like it's been a long time, like I said, since I've orbited anything. Oh, it's neat. It has a little satellite logo instead of, you know, icon instead of the capsule. I like that. Pretty accurate to what my little thing looks like here. So let's go ahead and wait till the apoapsis gets up to 70,000, and I'm going to cut all engines, and hopefully we'll still have enough to blast into orbit here. Alright, cutting engines. Let's go ahead and check our fuel levels here. We still got a decent amount of fuel. I think this rocket's going to work out, actually. The satellite doesn't need to be able to return to, not Earth, but Kerbin or anything, so I think this might just work out. Now, I'm going to start pointing the nose over. Let's turn on those RCS thrusters. over to the horizon here, because we need to change our angle of attack. No, don't swing back that much. Why do you always do that? There we go. Where's my RCS thruster fuel listed? That's odd. I don't see where that's listed anymore, but hopefully it is. Anyway, let's check. We need to burn when we get close to our maximum altitude here, which is actually really the case right now. So I'm gonna start a little bit of a burn here. Actually, let's do a big old burn here. See if we can get our orbit extended out. I hope we don't run out of fuel here, because I'm kind of burning a lot. Yeah, I probably didn't do the most fuel efficient burn possible there. It was gonna be tight on the fuel anyway. Okay, it's coming out of the planet. We're getting there. Come on, man. You got this. Oh, it's gonna be so close. I hope it doesn't fail. Alright, I'm canceling the burn for now because I don't want to keep pushing this up too much higher. Let's wait till we get a little bit closer. How are we doing for fuel? Pretty good. I still have the RCS thrusters too, so looks like we're right on track to make orbit here. Well, I'm glad because like I said, it's been a while since I played this, so I wasn't sure how successful I was gonna be. We need to get some fuel going here again. We can kind of do a low level burn right now. Alright, that's coming out of the surface. Let's stop again though, because my apoapsis is getting kind of out of whack again. If we get up to like 75,000 meters or so, I would be satisfied with that. I'm definitely not an orbit expert by any stretch of the imagination here. I know I don't want to keep pushing that too much because it's kind of swinging out. Alright, what is our periapsis at? Just need to get that out of the atmosphere pretty much. Alright, so I think we're gonna warp forward in time just a little bit here. Get closer to the apoapsis again. Let's get a little bit closer here. There we go. That ought to do it. Nice, easy burn. Try to get this out. 2. Slow it down again. So I'm definitely pushing that up a bit much. We might even burn on the other side of this because I'm kind of getting up higher than I wish to be. I've never been very good at this bit. Very hard for me to do precision orbits, which we're gonna have to practice because I plan on docking some stuff at some point because there's docking abilities now, and I would like to do that. There's a lot more stuff. When we get a stable orbit going here, I guess I can illustrate some of that stuff too. So we're at 78. I'm way off. That's part of my problem. I didn't check my little heading here. Oh god, why is it lagging so bad right now? There it goes. That is, I forgot totally to check this. So where's 90 degrees? Come on. Pitch it over. I can't even see my spacecraft particularly. We must have run out of RCS fuel. I didn't even... Is it under resources? Oh yeah, it is under resources. Yep, we totally are out. I shouldn't have left the SAS module in charge of so much of that, but we are almost out of fuel here. Well, that was a mistake. Like I said, it's been a long time though, so that explains our orbit issues though. Alright, let's get ready to lock this baby on again here. Oh, the sky's a lot prettier than it was last time I played this. I'll tell you that much. It's going to take the rocket a minute to stabilize here with the SAS. While it's doing that, let's check out how we're doing here. Basically, I just want that to be outside of the atmosphere's grip, because the atmosphere has a pretty strong effect on your spacecraft. I do wish I had realized. That's nice that all this stuff shows up here, though. How do I deploy the solar panels, I wonder? I'll have to figure that out. I'm sure there's a button. Alright, so we're getting up here again. I don't want to speed this up, really. So we're gonna try to swing the nose of the ship downward again. I don't know which way it's actually moving, because I don't have a whole lot of control here. This is going to have to be a good enough orbit, I guess. It's going to have a little bit of an eccentric orbit, probably. What are you going to do? I totally forgot that was going to happen. Alright, so might as well just pretty much burn the fuel we got at this point. Alright, that looked like a good thing just happened there. So we got 78, and that's close enough. 4,000. We'll call it good. I'd kind of like to get around to the bright side of the planet here again, to daylight, so we can kind of see what the heck is going on before I do this. Alright, here we go. Beautiful. Look at that. That is lovely. That is lovely. So how good are these decouplers going to be? If I decouple this thing right now, is it going to have some gusto behind it? Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Alright, so we got our little satellite going here. How do I deploy? I don't know. That just pins that up, I guess. Well, let's go ahead and separate that last stage. So we got our satellite in a nice little orbit. It's not a perfect orbit, but well, it's more like 5,000 meters eccentric, but it's all right. I'll take it. So how do I deploy you? Lights, brakes, gears. Is it gear? No, it's not gear. Docking, staging. That's just showing the staging map. How the heck do I deploy you? Extend panels. Okay, there we go. I have to do that with both of my panels here. Awesome. So there is our satellite, and what does the communications thing do? Oh, there it goes. Look at it. It's excited to see us. Well, that was pretty successful. I am pleased. I don't know how well the satellite's actually going to work, what it does. Let's go ahead and just like advance so that this gets into the sun a little bit. See if we can get some solarness going here. It probably doesn't help that my panels aren't really aligned to the sun very well there, but I don't know. Is it charging? I wonder if I can rotate this still. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. There we go. It's getting some solar power. It's all charged up. I don't think I even needed the 2 solar panels, but I am very pleased with that. It looks like there's debris that's going to crash or something down there. I don't know. Maybe it's in orbit with us. That actually could be in orbit with us. Let's check. Oh yeah, there's debris in orbit, and there's probably debris that... Yeah, it's just all debris. Anywho, I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm really excited about the update. There's a lot of new parts. I have a lot of stuff I want to do with this. I could have put more equipment on this thing, probably. Maybe we'll launch another satellite, a little more advanced one. This was really just a proof of concept satellite here. Let's go ahead and right click there. Let's go to the Space Center and check our tracking thingy. Alright. Yep, that is just gonna chill there, I guess. And so they've added a lot. There's 2 moons, which were in this the last time I played. But outside of that, there are a whole heck of a lot of planets now. There's really a lot to do. So this was just like a first step on our little journey here of rediscovering. What was that? Oh, that's the other moon. Our first step on our journey of rediscovering stuff. I hope I can. I think they're gonna have space stations and stuff you can build at later times and all that stuff, which would be pretty nifty because I kind of enjoy putting stuff in orbit for whatever reason. How that orbit's actually pretty flat. That's not terrible for like my first time out again. I'm gonna have to practice with that again, but pretty much gonna end it here. I need to come up with another mission goal. I think what we're gonna do is, now that we've successfully put a satellite in orbit, is try to put a man into orbit again. And by a man, I mean a Kerbal. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you in the next episode.